Holy crap. How's it going, everybody? It's been a while. Welcome to the new stream setup. We'll give it a few minutes, see if anybody else shows up. I got lots of things to talk about. And then maybe we'll play a little bit of Rage, I think is what we'll do. It's going to be a shorter stream tonight, maybe a couple hours. And then I'm hoping that I'll talk about my stream schedule coming up here in a little bit. But yeah, welcome everybody. Good evening, all that stuff. So I'm just going to pretend that there are people here. So because I'm going to be putting this on YouTube. So yeah. Okay. So welcome to the new streaming setup. We're at the new house. Everything's all set up. I've done videos from here before, but I've never streamed. I have a dog. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. I'm Coco. Yes, this is Coco. It's Coco. Hi ho, mommy. In the other room, literally around the corner. Hey, Cobalt. We're popping in, man. I thought you might show up. So, the biggest thing I want to talk about is the channel or channels. I've noticed something as I was making Rage and something I noticed when I was making the Chronicle. Was the lack. Well, there's a couple guys out there doing it. I'm not gonna say there's a total lack of it, but one guy in particular, Pirate something. I can't remember his name. I'll put it in the thing if I think of it. Used to work for Blizzard and Amazon. Guy's doing an awesome job. I am part of his channel and I watch him all the time. But there is a lack of indie game support. And what I mean by that is guys like me that have been doing it for a while. I've been in the indie game development now for about a little over 10 years. And when I'm looking for an answer to something online, the lack of answers to specific questions, it's really absurd. How little, like, especially the stuff to do with Google, how to set up your Google console and how to set up Google itself. It's just absurd how there's no support for that. So the new mandate of my channels is going to be for indie game development. I'm no longer going to be playing non-indie games. So that's one part of the channel. The other part of the channel is I'm going to be starting to play indie games. I'm going to go on itch.io and other places like that, and I'm going to find independent games that I enjoy and that I think that need to be supported, and I'm going to play them on stream and I'm going to talk about them. Now, I'm not going to play popular indie games because they already have as much attention as they need. I'm talking about the guys that only have 1 or 2 downloads, right? Because these are the guys that need support. These are the guys that need their game to be noticed. And that's the other thing I noticed. There just isn't any, there's no support for guys like that don't have a social media. Like, I don't have a big social media presence. I think I have 230 Instagram followers, and I think I have 500 subscribers on YouTube, and I think 500 Twitter followers. Like, I have hardly any social media. And Rage, I think between the 2 versions of mobile and PC, I think we're sitting at about 50 downloads, which isn't a lot. So that's part of it. And then the other part of it is I'll talk about it. We're doing an Indiegogo we're going to do an expansion for Rage, and that expansion is going to be put on Indiegogo for two things. A, to help with funding, because the expansion's going to make Rage amazing, and we need a little bit of money to buy the assets that we need, or to make the assets. Like, I can't even afford ZBrush or Substance Painter right now. That's how broke I am. So I need to be able to afford those programs to be able to even make assets for my own projects. So that's why we've been using Unreal Assets, because a very good friend of ours has been lending us his library, and I've been picking through and finding things I like, changing and playing with things to make it fit our projects. So yeah, that basically is what this channel is going to be about going forward. It's about indie game development. It's about bringing the information out there that I have. I have 10 plus years of experience doing this in video games design, in card games design, comic book coloring, graphic design, motion design. I have all this experience, 25 plus years of it, and I want to start sharing that, because I think it's a bit selfish for me to keep that to myself. So that's a big part of what's going to happen. The schedule for the channel, we're going to try to stream 4 days a week for about 4 hours a time. This stream's going to be a little shorter, only because it's my first time back in a while, and I want to get back into practice. So 4 days a week. So Sunday, Mondays, we're going to take Tuesdays off, and then Wednesday, Thursday from 7 to 11. And that's the way it's going to be for right now, to see how things go. Hopefully we can increase those hours, but we'll have to see how things are here at the house and how things go. Again, just a reminder, I do have an autistic child. She makes noise, and I have a dog that will pop off at any point. And I do have a sound cue in the thing for Twitter or for Twitch. If you want to see the doggy, all you got to do is spend some points, and I'll pop it. You guys can see it. I'm eventually going to set up a puppy cam. I have the camera, I just haven't set it up yet. But yeah, so there's that. Okay, so the next big thing to talk about is obviously Rage. I think it's a success because the people who do download it and have been playing it love it. Okay, we may not have 1 million downloads, but that doesn't matter to me. It's the people who do download it seem to love the game, and that's all that matters to me. And I primarily made Rage for myself. It was something I loved to play. It was a concept that I came up with, and I loved it, so I made it for me. And I thought I'll share it. So it is currently on Android, which you can get from Google. All the links are in my Twitch. So you go there and find them there. So it's currently on Android, and it's currently on PC. You can get it. You can go to, again, the links are in the thing. You can go to Itch.io and get both from Itch.io, or you can go to Google Play and get the Android. We have an Indiegogo pre-launch up. It's in the description as well. So you can go check that out. Sign up for the email that'll notify you when we do go live. We're planning on going live February the 1st. And that'll be for a 30-day campaign. We're looking to raise $6,000. And the reason I'm asking for 6,000 again is for the assets, but it's also for stuff like the iOS version. That's $120 a year, which I do not have. So that is the only reason we don't have it on iOS right now. And I have a lot of people asking for it, but I can't afford it. So that's what part of the Indiegogo is for. The other part is for assets, like I said. We have plans for at least 2 more levels, 3 new characters, debris system. There's all kinds of stuff that's going to be added to the game, and I'll get into that in a little bit here. So yeah, go sign up for that. So yeah, links, and there's my Redbubble, which is a big thing for, again, all this money, all this is going to help me keep myself alive and my family alive, but also to help fund my projects. So Twitch, I'm going to be, again, streaming again for Twitch, because I know that there's money to be made there. It's just a matter of streaming more often so that people get to know me. Check. The other one is Redbubble. I have a ton of merch on Redbubble. All kinds of different designs. I've been doing lately. I've been taking my landscapes that I've been doing, and I've been putting them on puzzles. So you can go and get puzzles off of Redbubble there's some of them are beautiful. So yeah, that's basically the goings on of what the channel is going to be like and what Rage is going on. Chronicle as well. The Chronicle, I went through and I completely redid the game. Well, not redid the game, but I completely re-optimized the game. And I got it from a 12 gig packaged game down to 6 gigs. So it's for lower end machines. So if you want that version, you have to go to itch.io to get it. The more high end 4K texture version, it's on Steam still, and it's like $1 to get it. I put it up for $1 because I can't put it any less. Rage is on a suggested $1. It's free, but you can download it for free or you can donate. I appreciate anything that you guys give. But yeah, that's basically everything that's been going on. And like I said, the new channels, it's, this is what I want to do. I want to try to help other indie developers get a foothold. Every stream is also going to be a Q&A. So if you're an indie developer and you have a question about something, hop in the stream and ask me, or ask me in the comments of YouTube. I will try to answer it. If I don't have an answer for you, I will work with you to try to find an answer for you. Okay? Because I think, and I don't know why this is, why the higher end or the indie developers that seem to know a little bit more don't share information as much as other areas of industries and stuff. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I don't know, but I've been on Google. I've been on all the different sites, Facebook. Like, it's almost like nobody wants to give the information for free because it's so competitive. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that's all of that. So, Rage, like I said, Rage, we have a hot fix for Rage coming probably at the end of the week. It'll have a few fixes in it, but it's adding a couple new things. For those who have played Rage, and if you do, I appreciate it. If you haven't, go download it. It's free. It's a free game. It's basically it's a smash game, smash and hack and smash, I call it, where you basically you get into this tavern level as the first level, and you play as a skeleton, and the whole point is to smash things as fast as you can. There's a timer. There's a pulse on the rage bar to tell you how it's another visual clue. That's something we learned when we were working on the game, that players like multiple visual clues because some people react to things differently than others. So the rage bar has two things. It has the bar itself, which shrinks the more you smash things, your bar lowers. And the point is to get your bar to 0, cause the boss to spawn, you kill the boss, you get your tally screen. But that rage bar is the main part of the game. So we wanted to make it very clear to people. So for colorblind people, we have numbers. So you can see how much you have by a number. There's a numeric value there as well. And then for people that are hard of, like, have low sight, it pulses as well. So as your bar gets lower, the pulses slow down and become dim. My dog's humping my leg. You're a girl. You're not supposed to be doing that. Weirdo. So that's been added. That's going to be in the next hot fix that's coming end of the week. I'll get it. I'll get the game up here now, and I'll explain some things as we're going. We'll just get this up. Am I sharing my screen? I have to be. Oh God. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna start all over again. Sorry about that, guys. This is my first time streaming in like 4 months. I'm such an idiot. Managing Tim, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's coming in just in time. Okay, so let's start over. This is Rage. So main menu, character select, you got your fighter, mage, void, like I said before. And then the shop. Okay, so you got your characters. This is the one you start off with, and then you got your mage and your void. Thanks, Kobo. I'm glad you said something. That's embarrassing. Okay, so levels again. Dungeon. 10,000 gold to unlock, and then you got your graveyard, which is 100,000. The graveyard is cool. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's the graveyard is my favorite level, I think, because we have minions in it. So not only do you get to smash inanimate objects, but there's also skeletons and zombies that come after you too. It's really cool. And then we got items. Now the items, the way they work is when you buy the first level, it does two things. It gives you first level of the power up, but it also gives you it gives the game the ability to spawn it in the game. So my suggestion has always been to everybody, buy all of these at first level first. Don't go and upgrade them all. Like, don't upgrade one to like level 3 or 5. I'd upgrade all of them to one level. That way they all spawn in the level for you, so that you get the power-ups. So you get, this is damage area bonus. So the area of damage that you do increases. And then movement bonus is obviously speed movement bonus. And then you got your damage bonus is your overall damage increase. And then how much gold you pick up. So those are the 4 we have right now. There's plans for more. But for now, those are the ones we have. And then upgrades. The new one that's coming out is the increased amount of starting rage. So your rage bar it starts at 100 right now. I think each level is like 3.5% or something like that. So, and all the levels will eventually go to level 12. So, yeah, so that's that one. And then you got gold magnet. You have gold magnet right now when you first start off, but it doesn't have any power. The coins and stuff will come to you, but it's what gold magnet does is it increases the area effect of that pulling. So you can literally, with this at max level, you can walk around and everything you can watch it. They'll all follow you as you walk around. It's really cool. And then your stash. This one is very important, guys, because it does this number up here. So you're at 15 right now. That's the maximum you can get is 15,000. So if you, which means you couldn't buy this level right now, right? Because it's 100,000. So you have to increase your stash to get to 100 to be able to take 100, and then you have to build up. You got to save that gold, because at the end of you have to complete a level, beat the boss, and get your tally screen. That gold. Your temp gold will then be transferred to your stash. So yeah, that's the shop for now. There's more stuff that's going to be added. In this corner here, like in the upgrades, this corner here, we're hoping to have in-app game purchase of ad removal for mobile, so that'll only probably be on mobile. And then we want to add gold buying as well, because for some reason people want microtransactions. I don't necessarily like microtransaction, but people want it for some reason, so we're gonna put it in. One of the things that's going to be added with the Indiegogo is a new gem currency that will drop in the levels, but that will be coming from, you'll see, I'll show you when we're playing. There's chests throughout the level, and the gems will drop from the chests, and they're rare, right? The gems are rare, and you need them to get above level 6. So anything in level 6 requires gems. We're also going to be adding a trader so that you can trade gold for gems. So you can buy gems with gold. And you'll be able to, we're probably going to add a microtransaction so you can buy gems too, because again, people seem to want that stuff. I don't necessarily like it, but whatever. It's what people want, so we can give them what they want. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about in here while I'm in here. It was in the options. So the story of Rage I showed, the how to play shows you the basics. Shows you basically what everything does. I might have to update this because we changed. Like, this used to be over here. We've moved it over here, and now we have the. You'll notice when I go to play, we didn't have a way to get back to the main menu from the play screen, so we added that as well. But popping off. So yeah, that's Rage in a nutshell. All right, well, let's play some rounds and so you guys can see how it works. I got the fighter. I'm playing with a bone save. I haven't done anything. So you're gonna see, it's gonna take between 5 and 8 rounds before I get enough gold to really do anything. And we designed it that way because we wanted people to get used to the game and the mechanics and how everything worked before you started upgrading anything, right? Because you don't want to give people power without them really knowing how to use it. So this is the tavern. Okay, so you get your full 360 view. Just about everything in here is breakable. So you got your 3 attacks. This is your single attack. This is your, and this is the way most characters are set up. You got your single attack, and then you got your attack that attacks multiple things in front of you. And then we have some kind of AoE that's 360. Every character is going to have that. Because we figured that makes sense in this type of game, right? So yeah, most of this stuff is all breakable. They all have their own sound effects. Some things are harder to get than others. You see the coins, how they follow you? Yeah. Once you get your gold mag, that will broaden and you can suck coins from further away. The other thing that we're going to be putting into the game with the Indiegogo, which I've already started working on, is the debris system. And what the debris system is going to do is when you break something, it's going to break into pieces. And we need to do it manually only because of the way this game is set up. To go back to use the Unreal's like chaos system or something, we'd have to completely rewrite the game, and we can't do that. So basically I have to go in and I have to physically make all the parts, and then we use what's called a spawner. And when you break the item, we despawn it, and then we spawn the items with physics so that it looks like it's exploding. And it works really well. I'll show you in the graveyard yellow. Probably won't get there, but the graveyard level, the skeletons burst into bones. And that was a test to see how it worked. And it worked so well, we just left it in for right now. And here's one of the chests I was talking about. You break these chests and they will eventually have eventually the coins will they'll just suck in. But yeah, with the debris system, we'll eventually have it all on everything. Like all this is breakable too. Like all these little items on the floor, they're all breakable. And as you see, as I break stuff, my rage bar goes down. Like I was saying that I got 40 out of 100. You can see that it's pulsating. So just, you know, visual clues for multiple ways, because we found that, you know, just looking at other games and checking out other games. See, now I got all this stuff left that I haven't broken in the bosses here. So that's why we decided to put in a boost for the rage bar. He interrupts your attacks, so you gotta time them. So, with the tally screen, it tells you your base time, and then your gold bonus, and then your time. So, how much gold you collected takes off your base time. That's the way we have it set up. So your final time. Your total time was 394 or 324, but because of the gold you took, you only got 142. So whatever part of your gold takes part of your time off, and then your final time is 142. My best time is 142. So I haven't done. And gold, record gold. It keeps track of your best time and your best gold that you collected. Right. So if I go to the shop, you can see now I have 1,208 gold, and I can't buy anything with that. So you gotta do the tavern level a few times to get any gold. And you can farm this, like you can ignore the boss and you can farm it. That's one way of doing it. I've seen players do that. There are plans. I don't know if it's something we're going to do for the Indiegogo, but there are plans to add a fourth attack to all the characters. That's something we talked about. We may end up adding that to the Indiegogo goals. Because I think having a fourth attack would be cool. Or some kind of fourth something. Maybe each character will have a unique something. I'd like an ability of some kind, like a heal or I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're also thinking about adding combos to the game as well. So if you combo your 3 attacks together, maybe that's what we're doing with the fourth one. Maybe that fourth one will be like a you hit 1, hit 2, and then hit your 4th button, and maybe that'll combo or chain the attacks together so that you get bonus damage. That might be something we do. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right now, the game runs amazing. Like, even on mobile, it runs insanely good. Like, my computer is not a very good, or my computer. My phone that I have is only, it's 7-year-old Android, and it runs on that. So I use that sort of as a basis. The other thing we have for the Indiegogo is we have a goal, we have a stretch goal, which I hope we meet. I hope we get it. Is of $15,000 to make Rage 2. And I hope we get it, because I would love to make Rage 2. We're probably going to make it anyway, but what that 15 grand would do is help us to make an actual working prototype so that we could use it to do an actual fundraiser to get the rest of the money we need. Because we have some pretty ambitious plans for Rage 2. The gold that when he hits you, that's our damage for the game. So when he hits you and you see all those gold, you don't get to pick those up. Because that's damage. That's your health being lost. So the first part of the game, it's a little bit of a grind. But like I said, we did it that way on purpose because we wanted players to get a hang of so that players get a hand of the mechanics and how everything works. Managing Slim. I appreciate the offer. I really do, but we don't have any money in the budget for any external marketing or promoting of any kind. And we're gonna make such little money off this game that any percentage, we might as well be just doing the game for free at that point, which we really are. So I really appreciate the offer, but no, I think I'm gonna pass. We're just an indie game dev, a little small indie game studio. So what am I at? 3,500. What do I need? I need 5,000 for my first. Yeah, I need 5,000 gold. So yeah, I really appreciate the offer there, Managing Slim, but yeah, we're gonna try to do everything ourselves because we just don't have the budget for it. And to be honest, I did personally, I tried to get. Years ago, I had created a card game called Stupid, and I tried hiring a promoter for that, and I got ripped off. So he took my money, and he didn't do anything for me. He ghosted me. So I don't trust outsourced marketing anymore. Not saying that that's what you're gonna do, and not in any way inferring that. I'm just, but you know the adage: once bitten, twice shy. I love that. The bosses on the level, they will destroy stuff that's in their way. We found that they were getting caught on things, so we gave them the ability to destroy things. Hey, Cabot! Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. You think, eh? Rage looks pretty good, eh? mimic. That mimic is pretty wild. We're hoping to tweak the bosses as well. Like, we want to tweak their AIs a little bit because they're pretty dumb right now. Ooh, one more round should get me something. It's age cost again. Dungeons 10k. I'm wondering if I should just grind to 10k. What should I do? Should I get a level or a character? You want to see the mage, do you? My wife has got the wood stove on. It is warm in here. Okay, so let's grind it a little bit more, and we'll get 10k, and we'll buy the mage. I mean, originally Rage was supposed to be like this level only. It was supposed to be just the tavern with the skeleton. It was when my coder Void got involved that he said, hey, this kind of thing has a lot of potential with it. So it was his idea, so I just came up with some ideas for some new levels, and the game before you. Oh, I cannot wait for you guys to see the new stuff that's going to be in it. If you haven't played this game, you have to go and download it and play it. These things have always been a pain in the butt. These oranges. I don't know what the collision on them just sends my guy flying. Something else is when you're in your spin, you can actually move. Kind of like the barbarian from Diablo. Another thing we did on purpose, because if you haven't noticed, this game it takes a lot of inspiration from Diablo series. Skyrim, obviously, and an old fighting game from back in like the 90s called Killer Instinct. That's where that logo sort of, if you look at Killer Instinct and you look at Rage logo, they're very, they're inspired. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this a few more times. Let's go down here for a chance. Yeah, so I've done some testing. I have a few of the objects finished for the debris system, and it looks insane. It adds such a completely different feel to the game. I cannot wait to get it in. I do hope the Indiegogo is a success. I think any amount of money will be helpful. We're probably gonna make the game in its entirety anyway, but having the money will definitely help speed the process up. Stay back here. You can't get me. Yeah, I don't understand why he's not moving. Must be because there's a stool in his way. He's supposed to break that, so... Like I said, the AIs need tweaking. They're not perfect yet. We're working on it. $7,000 almost there. I think, as much as you'd like to see the mage, Chris, I think I'm gonna unlock the dungeon only because I can find the dungeon for more gold. You can farm the dungeon, I think, for 20,000. If you're really careful, I think you can get like 20k from the dungeon. So it's... there are hotkeys, I just never use them. There is also controller support, which my controller isn't plugged in right now, but there is controller support. I put that in as well, so you can run your controller. Let's do another one. I'll check. It's a grind, you know. This is what. There's also you'll notice when we get to the dungeon, there's secret levels and secret areas that you can go in. We're probably going to lock those with the expansion. You're going to need to either... You're going to need an artifact to open it. And those will be like a super, super rare drop. Or you'll be able to buy them from the store. Why are you facing this way? What am I at? 10k. Okay, so I'm gonna go levels and I'm gonna unlock this. So character select. We're gonna go dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. So this is a much bigger level. There's upstairs sections. There's these gates. You have to smash them to get through there, which is where I recommend you go. Big old whack of barrels here. And it's a bit slow right now, guys. Like, you'll notice that I'm not doing as much damage, and things seem to be slow. Like how I gotta walk around and pick up these coins. That's because you haven't upgraded your character yet and gotten any of the power-ups, right? Once you get your power-ups and you start leveling them up, you'll start destroying things a lot faster, you'll do a lot of damage, you'll move faster. Like, this is basically a starting character, right? So, like right now I'm having to walk around and collect all these gold. You won't have to do that once you have your gold magnet upgrade. Okay, so go over here. I know where everything is, so you're getting a I know where all the good stuff is, so we're gonna go back here. There's some chests back here. Look at the lighting, guys. Like, it's insane. You got it. One of the first things you got to do is upgrade your gold magnet and your gold amount. And then there's another chest up here. And the gold is the gold is random, guys. You get a random amount. Like, it's set. There's a scale. So you won't always get the same amount. So we're gonna go next. Let's go up these stairs. It's fun. I tried to make everything as interesting as I could. And remember, when you're in your swim, you move. So barrels have a lot of gold in them. Another secret part is these clay pots. They hold a lot of gold. So like I said, there's two aspects to this game. There's the farming, grinding. Right? And then there's also the time aspect. Right? Trying to get the best time you can. Again. I'm at 5k. Look at that. And there's no fall damage, so if you want to fall, you can. And there's your boss for the death. It is a slime. Gee, look at this gap in this door. I wonder what could fit under here. There's another area over here. This is a big chest. And big chests usually mean what? That noise you're hearing of stuff being smashed, that's the slime. These clay pots right here, they're a secret. Yeah. And yes, your gold disappears if you don't put it away. Yeah, that slime is having a heyday out there. Let's go kill him. So I'm at 11,000, so I can unlock the mage now. And you kill the slime, and they break the smaller one. I thought that was a cool Minecrafty like thing. That's huge, isn't it? Yeah, I wanted the dungeon to be big because I wanted it to be a farming level. Because I left, you'll notice there's a lot of doors. That's because I'm going to be adding one to the dungeon. Main menu, shop, characters. Let's unlock the mage. I don't know why that white thing's coming up. Check that. Alright, so character select, we can select the mage and we can go to the dungeon now with the mage. So this guy is all fire-based attacks. And he does slightly more damage than this skeleton. Watch this. Now, imagine that with all of your power-ups. With the increase in damage and increase in damage at distance. You might be able to take out all these barrels in one go. So you can almost do it now. I mean, obviously there's like multiple ways to play this game. There's multiple ways to update and what to unlock. I'm going about the way that I would do it. Each person's going to be different. Until you get your gold magnet, you need to stop smashing and go pick up your coins because you'll lose them. Right. Always pick up your coins because you're going to lose them if you don't. At least at the beginning before you get your magnet. That'll probably be the next thing I buy, I think. It's my gold magnet. Let's go over here again. Let's see what's... These give you a lot of gold. I mean, Unreal, the lighting. I'm so glad that we decided to do the gold, how it circles you around. That's so cool. I love that. It's so good. So let's go in this room, because we didn't go in this room last time, so I can show it to you. See how there's all these doors? I didn't do anything with them. They're there for a reason. I left them there for a reason. So there's a chest over here. Remember, chests give lots of gold, but they also they're also going to spawn gems. That was the other question I wanted to for you guys on the stream, as well as anybody watching this. So you can comment later. For the Indiegogo, for the actual expansion of the game, do you want us to release content as we finish it, or do you want us to wait and release it all at one time? That's the big question. Right? This is a game you can play for hours. Like, literally, you can play this for hours. That fire tornado is so cool. Ooh, look at all that gold. Lots of them in here. Recharge times for your powers. That's another power up that is coming. That might be added for the upgrade as well. Like, this is all breakable too. Decide to break it. Just about everything in the levels is breakable. Took a long time to set it all up, but each one of these items is a static object that's embedded. Table obviously isn't breakable. Alright, there's my slime friend. My Mr. Slime. You can't go through that doorway. We're leaving that for now because we've received feedback from players saying they like the fact that the slime can't follow them. So we'll continue to listen for feedback and see what people say. All right, we got some gold to play with. 14 grand. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of these items. Let's do gold. Let's go back here. Where is it? I think this is expensive. Yeah, it's 40,000. I remember that. It's really expensive because it's so powerful, right? 40,000 for one level. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and agility bonus, movement bonus. Let's do gold bonus. We'll do level 1 in that, and we'll do a damage bonus, level 1 in that. So now what's gonna happen is those will now start to spawn in the level, right? So we'll go back here. We'll do. Click the mage again. So what's going to happen now is when I break stuff, these are going to start spawning in the level. So let's go over here. Let's test this. And you'll hear, you'll either see it because the icon for each thing matches the icon that's in the stage. So that way you can recognize it. We did that for coherency. Recognize it. Let's see if I can get some to spawn here. You'll know when you pick one up because there's a sound it makes. Oh, there's one. See? Right there. That sound? That means you picked it up. And your level, the level you have in it is how many you can stack. So right now I have level 1 in each, so I can only stack 1 in each. I'll keep picking them up as they spawn, but I can only use or stack 1 at a time because that's what my level is at. Another one, I guess. And now I'm getting bonus gold because of it, right? It starts to get really cool when you start getting your power-ups. Because you really start to you do damage so much faster, and you start collecting massive amounts of gold. Like I'm already at 1,700 to get that one room. I think the recharge on the powers are 1.5, 2.5, and 4 seconds, I believe, right now. But like I said, we're putting in a power up to increase that. You can destroy this too, by the way. Most things are destroyable. I might even go in and make that table destroyable. It's a matter of making a base. I need to. I can show you guys how I can do that. Maybe that's what I'll do for tomorrow's stream. Is I'll show you how I do some of the stuff. You guys do. I do notice I'm doing damage, doing a little bit more damage. These are breaking. I'm gonna go to this room first because it's got the big chest. Look at that. I already got enough power for one power up already. The other thing I'm not sure do, I've seen it work. When you get close to what your stash limit is, like when you're collecting gold in the level, and you get close to what your stash level is up here, this will start, it'll go from yellow, orange to red. So my stash limit is 15,000. So this should start to flash soon. So should go red. Because there's no point in picking up. And if it's not working, we might have to keep it. There's another power up. I got another gold. I haven't picked up a power one yet. I was hoping Void would pop into the screen and be here to answer questions. I might have got caught up with something. Random. I think the other thing that happens is, I have to confirm this, but I'm pretty sure the more levels you buy, the higher the percentage is as well. So you'll drop the percentage for the power-ups goes up with each level as well. I think we have that set up as well. I picked up the damage there. See how it goes down. What is destroyable? There we go. You'll know something's destroyable because you'll get a hit marker. There's no point in me collecting anymore because, yeah, see, that's not working. So this should be working. I've seen it working because I know my stash is only 15,000. 13,6 plus 4 is a little bit over 15, so this should be flashing red. It's not. If I didn't copy the code over, because we're having to work with two different versions. Unreal does not support multiple platforms, and what I mean by that is it doesn't support working in multiple platforms. If I have a mobile game and a PC game, you literally have to have two separate project files, and you have to basically copy assets back and forth. You can't, unless there's a way we're not thinking of. Like, I've looked it up and I couldn't find it. But yeah. All right. So let's do some more power-ups. So let's do another gold. So that's now at level 2. Let's do. See, I'm breaking my own rule. I should have done one of each, but let's do that. And I got enough for this one as well. So that drains me completely. Okay. So yeah, that's the gist of Rage, guys. That's basically what Rage is. You just go in and destroy things, and I've been with the expansion, we're going to be adding more RPG, like little splashes of RPG elements into the game. So it's going to feel, I mean, there's already a story to it, so we want to build on the lore of the game. We're going to add some lore into the game, so that Rage becomes a living, breathing world. That's the whole point. That's what we wanted to do. The other thing that, that we're going to be doing with the Indiegogo money is we're going to be redoing all the menus. So, like this menu, for instance, it's going to be fully 3D in that there will be no menu buttons. You know, the characters will be in the area, like the characters will be in here, and you'll click on the character to choose it instead of having to click on them. And like, instead of having a button, there'll be a place for you to kick, like maybe a door or something, right? Where you click on the door and the door says shop on it, right? And you click on the door and the door opens, and then you get loaded into the shop. We want all of the characters to be in the main menu, doing something, either sitting, drinking, or whatever, so that when you click on it, it plays a little small animation, and then you can say choose character. And then when you go to the level, you can choose your character, and then when you go to the level is going to be animated. So I don't know how we'll do it. Maybe pictures, portraits, where we'll have a portrait on the wall, and it'll be like an actual moving miniature of the level, and you click on it, and that's how you get it. Like, I want to get rid of the buttons. I don't want to have buttons where I go. Like, I love how the shop, once you get into a screen, it's clicking on objects, right? I want to get away from the buttons as much as I can. I know I can't get away from all of them, like when I buy something, right? Like when I go to an item and I click on an item, I need a button to say unlock. I know I need that. But I want to get away from as many buttons as I can. Because buttons are cool, but I like clicking on objects better. It feels, I just like it better. So let's do a few more of these runs, because I'd like, see how much time I have. I would like to unlock the graveyard level tonight so you guys can see it, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, because that's see, that's the thing with the power-ups, which is so awesome, is like you start off bare stock like this, and then as you stir stuff and you get your power-ups, you become more powerful. Like right there, I just picked up a power-up there. And there's another one, right? There's my power-up for range. That's we got one of each almost. Remember, one of them I have at level 2, so if I happen to pick up a second one, it should go to number 2. I think I got a lot of my stash, so. Look at that, I'm already at 1400 gold. And these last the whole level. These power-ups, they don't go away. They last the whole entire level. Yeah, I think I got a movement bonus. I think the green is a movement bonus because he's moving. I'm doing more damage too. That used to take 2 attacks. Now it's only taking 1. So you can see how quickly, how powerful you become. Like really fast. You become very powerful very quickly. That's what I meant to say. There we go. We got all 4 now. Change that sound. There we go. I got 2 gold now. You can wait your turn, buddy. I need to go get some gold. So there's pros and cons to leaving the boss. The pros is you can farm. But the cons is he destroys things. So he's taking away your gold. So another power up. See, I can't. So yeah, whatever level you have is what you can stack at. So eventually, I think we're gonna max everything out at level 12. So eventually you can stack 12 of these. At least my music's all working though. I was having an issue with the music stopping. I was able to fix that. You know, play testing this is a large part of making the game is play testing. No? Gives me 2 more. Alright, so I just thought of something. This is stupid. It's 40,000. How am I supposed to buy that if I can only store 15,000? Oh, we found an issue. I think these are originally at 10 grand and it got increased to 40 for some stupid reason. I think this needs to go. I think that we had this at 10,000. So we're going to have to lower that to 10 because I can't buy. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was clicking on the wrong thing. So that's gold magnet. And that's stash. So I can buy a stash. I'm going to buy a stash. That puts me up to 40,000. So now I can store up to 40,000 coin, and now I can get gold magnet if I want it. And I think I need one more level. It's either one or two more levels to be able to get 100,000. Yeah. So now I can hold more boards. So now I can farm longer, right? I should have tried the skeleton. Hang on. Let's do the skeleton in a dungeon. See what that looks like. I can't get over the lighting in this game. It's just... He does well. He does really well in the dungeon. Spin attack really well. We've designed it so that some characters do better in some levels. We did think that through, I think. Every level not only has music, but it has ambient soundtrack as well. So if you didn't want to hear the music and you wanted to just turn it off, there's still ambience. I'll turn it off for the next level. I should really add a pause menu, I wonder. And that ruins the whole point of it being a speed bump. That gold, look at all that gold. I'm rich, I tell you, rich. I can't believe I've been playing this for like an hour. Time flies. All of it. So the difference between, obviously, the difference between power-ups and upgrades is that power-ups have to be off, and upgrades are on all the time. So when I do upgrade my, install my gold magnet, it's always on. That's why they're so expensive. Mr. Slime's having a heyday out there. So the I forgot to mention the rage bar units power up doesn't work yet. It's there, but it's not wired up yet. Boyd has to do that this week. It's one of his tasks. I'm hoping the hotfix, which will include that, will be out this week, and that'll be the last update so that we can start preparing to get I should probably be using hotkey. I'm gonna go past the slimy. He will follow me up here though. He can come up here, can he? Okay. Cool. Yeah. This is why we want to add, that's why we added the rage bar increase, because you don't always want to take on the boss right away. You want to farm. I gotta get my gold magnet. Gold behind. Alright, I guess we'll go kill the boss now. This slime is kind of scary. But you see the boss for the graveyard. Easy to scarier. And we just added the new attack to him. So easy to more scary now. 16,770 gold. So see, this is where you have to weigh your options. Do I save up for something more expensive, or do I get more power-ups? Well. So yeah, this thing here doesn't work yet. Rage increase is 40,000, and that'll increase the amount of rage your bar has, so that you can farm longer. But it's not working yet. Everything's there, it's just not turned on. All the codes in the background, he just hasn't turned it on. How much do I need for? It's 100k, right? What do I want to do? I want more gold. Let's do more gold. And damage bonus. That's at level 2. No, that's okay. Let's do movement bonus too. So now this is at level 2, this is at level 2, and this is at level 3. So that should make a big difference. So I think I'm gonna go for another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll probably call it. I do appreciate everybody sticking around and watching though. Like I said, I'll be streaming full time. Probably what I'll do tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, I'll probably do a little bit of behind the scenes on the game. And then probably Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I'll probably go on itch.io and find a really like that. Just so that I can give, and I'm gonna pick something that's got almost no download to give it some exposure, because I think, you know, as an indie game developer, I really don't care if the game makes any money, to be honest. I do, but I don't. I care more about, do people like the game? Because if people like the game and enjoy it, then the money will just automatically come. It's just something that will happen automatically. And I believe in supporting people that are doing something that they love to do. And it takes a lot of guts, determination, and patience to be an indie game developer. Especially when you're first starting out. Because some things don't have any information and you gotta figure it out yourself. Hoping time a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel for some of these guys. Like I'm not doing everything. It's one thing I've learned when I was in IT. Years that The second you think you know everything, a rotor or a switch will say, no, you don't. No, nothing. Why is this printer not printing? I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? Oh, let me through. There we go. So yeah, I love making games, and I want to... I don't want to exactly make the path easy for people, because there are some lessons to be learned when things are a little difficult. Being able to somewhat try. Get some kind of a help. I'm not gonna get enough. I was hoping to get enough to unlock my magnet, gold magnet, but I don't think I'm gonna get enough. Alright, let's go ahead and this. Kind of cute. Here we go. You know, I think I'm gonna save it because I want to get my I want to get my stash. Or not my stash, my gold magnet. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go, guys. My first stream in 4.5 months or whatever, and it went well, I think. Nothing broke, sound works. Yeah, it went really well, Cabot. So tomorrow, I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of behind the curtain stuff. I'll show off a little bit of some of the stuff that happens, and I want to make some adjustments to some of the things that I saw. Like I want to make a table. That table that didn't break, I want to make that into an object. So I'll show you guys how I did that. But yeah. Thanks to everybody who watched. I was watching my viewers. I saw it go up to it was at 5 a few times, which is amazing. Considering I haven't streamed in like 5 months. Having an average of 4 to 5 viewers is pretty amazing, to be honest. So I appreciate every single one of you that did come by and watch. And please, you know, if you haven't followed, I'm gonna put this on YouTube probably tomorrow. So if you want to go back there and watch it, I'll keep it as a VOD on Twitch as well for those who want to watch it there. Yeah, hit up the merch, all that stuff. Go, and if you haven't yet, go try Rage. It's fun. It's fun, and it's gonna get even better. You saw it a little bit there as you got the power ups. I only got like a level 2 and a couple of them, and already you could see the momentum was starting to build up. I was starting to smash things faster, and I was gaining money a lot quicker than I was at the beginning. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night at. I'm gonna try to do a 7 to 11 stream. We'll see how that goes. But this was just a trial run to make sure everything was working. Thank you so much for being here, Cabot, and thank you everybody who dropped in. Much appreciated. But as always, may the hue be with you. We'll see you next time. For now.